Hi everyone, my name is Blake and I look after the buyer's journey here at LaunchNotes, the world's first product success platform. Over the next few moments, we're going to look at what LaunchNotes is in a nutshell. We'll first dive into the problem that we're solving, and then we'll showcase the results that you should expect. After that, we'll dive into what LaunchNotes is, who it's built for and who it benefits, why we built it and why you should roll it out, how it functions, when to use the platform, and where to install us. Let's dig into the problem. In short, in an agile world, part of your organization is building and shipping new features and functionality in real time, and the other part of your organization is telling a story on a more traditional timeline. While this can present many problems, the main one is communication. What's being built, when it's being shipped, and how it should be brought to market. When LaunchNotes is fully deployed to solve that communication problem, the results are both qualitative and quantitative. Not only do we drive team alignment around what's being built, when it's shipping, and who is impacted and how to tell that story, but we also drive direct customer engagement around new feature launches, net new functionality, or enhancements. The net result is staggering. Not only will we save you 1.2 days every week, we'll drive about 310% higher engagement. In addition, on average, our customer base sees about $40,000 in new ARR every year, over $30,000 on average in churn prevention, and a total ROI of 550%. So what is LaunchNotes exactly? We are a platform that allows you to take your product development lifecycle and turn it into a flywheel. Every time you pull one of the 4 levers of the LaunchNotes flywheel, you and your product and engineering team should be able to ship faster, more precisely, and more accurately. We allow you to collect feedback from every stakeholder, from customer to employee to prospect, prioritize what to build next, share your roadmaps in a targeted way, both publicly and privately, ultimately leading to a beautiful, modern, marketing-grade changelog. Basically, we allow you to have a dialogue with your end users as opposed to a monologue. Now let's get into who we built LaunchNotes for and who benefits. At the end of the day, whether you're an engineer, a product manager, a product designer, product marketer, running product operations, a customer success manager, an account executive, account manager, or you're part of the exec team, you're a member of the launch team. At the highest level, launch teams can be broken down into 3 buckets: builders, shippers, and storytellers. In one way or another, product managers and product marketers collaborate when they're using LaunchNotes. If there's a voice of the customer to be heard, CSMs, AEs, and AMs will interact with LaunchNotes, and everyone else on the launch team, as well as org-wide, will benefit from their launch team using LaunchNotes. So why did we build LaunchNotes? The short answer, there's tremendous inefficiency when your tools, your teams, and your systems are disconnected and don't speak with one another. When you bring all the jobs to be done out of silos and into a connected platform, you're able to rise above satisfying your customers to delighting your customers. Product change can be disruptive. We help you turn it into a growth asset. I'm sure the big question at this point is, how does LaunchNotes work? When you collect feedback from every stakeholder at every phase of your build process, you unlock efficiency that enables you and your team to spin your product development flywheel faster and faster the more feedback you collect. Let's look at a few public pages in the wild. Here's Segment's marketing grade changelog, Loom's, Mural's, Hopin's, Stitches, and GTM Hubs. Let's look at LaunchNotes' public page. Here I can see all the ideas that came from disparate pieces of feedback, our PM, collected, organized, and codified into ideas that are in scope with our future roadmap. I can even upvote one, LaunchNotes control for GOM. Once that idea gains enough traction and shape, our PM can turn it into a roadmap item, where me as the end user of LaunchNotes can subscribe and follow along as it makes progress toward in beta and finally when it ships. At which point our PM and our PMM will collaborate using the fully featured blog editor on the back end to create a marketing grade release note known as an announcement. You can see here, our recent Feature Friday showcases all the momentum we had last week and everything that we shipped and fixed. So when should you roll out LaunchNotes? In our opinion, if you're making changes to your product, people need to know what's changing, when, and why. If you give them a voice, they'll give you their ear. Expect your team to be more aligned and your customers to be more engaged. So let's say that you decide to deploy LaunchNotes to your employees, your customers, and your prospects. The next question is, where should it go? Like openweb.com, a customer of LaunchNotes, has done, we recommend linking to your release notes in your main nav on your marketing website. We give you CSS and HTML controls so you can make your public page look exactly like your marketing domain. And if you prefer to update your customers while they're in your application, just drop our widget in-app and run your announcements directly to your end users without asking them to leave your product. And that's it. That's LaunchNotes in a nutshell. We're the world's first product success platform that allows your product team to have a direct line to your customers, ultimately enabling you to build them exactly what they want, when they want it. And the net result is more team alignment, higher customer engagement, and material return on your investment. Thanks for watching, everyone. Happy launching.